All right, everyone, good morning. Well, today is the final day of 2022, and it's also the last morning show, the final morning show of 2022, or perhaps forever. I guess we don't know. There's no guarantee in trading. Trading is risky. My results aren't typical. There's no guarantee in the morning show either. The morning show is not guaranteed. So I'm definitely taking the month of January off. And during the month of January, I'll be working just with members in the Warrior Trading community, streaming every single day. And then at the end of January, well, I guess we'll just see how the month of January went. And if things are going well and the experience is great for members or even better, then, well, that might just be what I continue to focus on. So, anyways, I encourage those of you guys who've tuned in on YouTube this year or who have been tuning in for the last few years, watching, enjoying the morning show. If you want to keep watching me trade and you want to be able to be a member of the community, this is a great time to sign up. You can come check out the day trading courses and our membership levels. We've got 3 membership tiers: Warrior Starter, Warrior Plus, and Warrior Pro. And you can use the coupon code TRADE2023 to save 40% on your one-time membership fee. Once you pay your one-time membership fee, then at that time you could subscribe to any of the tools that you want. So if you want to subscribe, join the starter, you can use the 40% off coupon code, so it's $5.98. And then you can enroll in the chat room for $97 a month, or the chat room and the scanners for $197 a month. It's similar with the Plus right here, same options. And with the Pro, you have the same options, except you also have an option to enroll in mentoring. We have daily mentoring. Today's session will be at 11 a.m. And then we also have FOMO Friday today at 1 p.m. So that's for members that are also enrolled in mentoring, which is not for everyone. So, these give you options. You can do whatever you'd like, or you could do none of them. If you're someone that just likes to watch on YouTube and tune in to the episodes, the recaps, you're welcome to keep doing that. We love having you tuned in, but the morning show is going on winter break, and so in the month of January, you'll be on your own during the morning trading sessions. So this morning, as I'm sitting down, leading gapper is Kala, K-A-L-A. It's also the stock that I've made the most on so far today. But I am still concerned about the risk of a secondary offering. They do have a shelf registration, so a secondary offering is a possibility. It's the end of the year. So, if they are wanting to add some cash to the balance sheet, this could be a time to do it. So we do have some risk there. Pally, I made $2,000 on it this morning and then lost the 2,000. I'm down 300 on it right now. I was out of it before that secondary offering news, but I made my money on this move up and then gave back profit in this area because I kept buying the dips thinking it was going to curl, and then it kind of just kept stair-stepping lower. Sort of a bummer, to be honest. But, and by the way, so there's my P&L on the day. Down $529 right now. Up 400 on Kala, down 374 on Pally, and down 500 on Silo. Pally had the secondary offering news that came out. So, stock squeezes up, typical shelf registration, secondary offering, sells off, adding more shares, and then we'll probably see another period of decline. Maybe they'll have some news and they'll pop up, but I wouldn't be surprised to see another secondary offering or another reverse split at some point down the line. Silo popped up here, big move. Had a good entry in it right in this area at 540, but I stopped out at 525. I thought, I don't know, it's just not going. And then moments later, it goes up to 7. So that was a little obnoxious, but sometimes that happens. Yesterday was a good day for me. I finished up 8,000, and that was thanks to Hoth. This one also announced a secondary offering after hours. So at 4 a.m., market opens and boom, sells off hard. All right, it did rally back up, which is good, but I don't know how much higher it's going to go because usually a secondary offering, unless it's priced pretty high, doesn't result in a move higher. So, all right, well, we've got about 25 minutes to the opening bell. So Kala leading gapper. The price action on this one yesterday, we had this nice move in the afternoon, right? So pre-market, it popped up at the open, it curled back up, and then it kind of sold off down here. And then going into power hour, you got that squeeze from 15 all the way up to $28, $30 a share. Sells off a little bit, and then pre-market, it's continuing. I saw some people on Twitter bragging about having big short positions on Kala, which, you know, if that's true, and who knows whether or not it is. They're certainly down versus, you know, on that position versus this period of consolidation from yesterday. So who knows? Could we have some short covering on this at the open? If we don't have news of a secondary offering between now and 9:30, then yeah, we could see some momentum. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. You can see the shelf registration if you look at the SEC filings. You can just search a ticker. Kala S3 is from May 7th of 2020, and they're good for 3 years, so that's still valid. DBGI popping up just a little bit. Anyone see any news on it? I took a starter of DBGI just to try to ride the momentum on it. We've been seeing some of these pop up and get a nice squeeze. So watching DBGI over 510 for an ad. Added right there on DBGI. Now looking for 520, 525. So let's see if we get a squeeze on DBGI up towards 530. There's 530. Booking a little bit of profit there. Target of 530. I'm happy with that. Holding 800 shares, 502. This was a scanner alert right here. So this scanner just paid me 1,300 bucks on DBGI. The entry was $half whole dollar, 5, and then adding as it was pulling away from that level. But reminder for those tuning in, do not try to blindly follow me or anyone else. You've got to learn the strategy of what you should trade, why you should get in, where you get in, where you take profit. And the best way to practice is in a simulator, because a simulator is a safe environment. So we offer a simulator for our Warrior Starter Plus and Pro members, so you can practice trading before putting real money on the line. If your metrics then support putting real money on the line, then by all means. So right now we've got a high of 531. Just holding 100 shares, small size now. We'll see if it curls back up and I can add back to it. So right now, we've been in a market this week where when one stock starts to take off, especially with Hoth yesterday, they just really squeeze and we get a really nice move, and then that's it. So we sort of have like one good opportunity, or maybe a couple, before they fade. But right now, DBGI, I'm trying to trade what's moving up right now, what's obvious right now. So if there was something else moving up right now, I'd be watching that as well, or instead. But this is the one at the moment that's moving up, so it's the one that I'm watching most closely. Highest volume was on this candle that hit a high of 531. We'll watch for a rally back up. Mended shelf, November. Okay. Added at 520. I'm wondering if it's going to break through 530. We've got 519 on the ask. Flat at 515 for a $50 loss on 1,000 shares. Usually on a setup like that, I like to see it pull away, which is kind of what we had on Pally earlier this morning in this area. You've got, this was a 5-minute chart, but the 1 minute, it's still the same setup. You've got this consolidation and you're looking for a breakout. So if it hits 50, for instance, like this one just hit 20, and it doesn't break, I mean, I'll give it a second, but I'm not going to hold on to it for too long. So James, yes, I will be streaming as always for Warrior members. So the scanners that I use catch stocks that are moving as they're starting to squeeze up. And sometimes they're on light volume, especially if the news has just come out or they've just started to pull away. So there is risk with that. On the other hand, it could be an opportunity to buy a strong stock early before it becomes crowded. So if you're one of the first people to see it, that's always a challenge. If you're one of the first people to see the news, then, you know, maybe we end up seeing you know, that we're in early for a stock that has a lot of potential. That's not always going to be the case. Sometimes I'll buy a stock and it pops up and then that it just stalls out. That's it. So we're coming back up again here. So I added back there on DBGI. Right, so as it moves higher, adding back, it's hitting the scanners. Now watching over 45. Right? So this is where, when it starts to pick up, I get a little bit more interested. It's showing more strength. We've got increasing volume. So watching over 45. Added at 45. And now looking for the break through 50. So we've got 545 on the ask. This is moving up the gap scanner. We've got 45 on the ask. There's 48. Added at 48, and now looking for the break through 50. So I'm trying to buy into this breakout here. There's 49. It should have broken 50 immediately, so I'm going flat on it at 45, which is a break-even trade, more or less. Maybe a $50 winner. So again, buying into a $0.5 whole dollar, looking for a breakout on that one. It didn't break. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. So if they don't, then I manage my risk. Hey, Max, good morning. Congratulations on your green day yesterday. I wish that DBGI was our leading gapper. It's only up 22%, which is not bad, but it's not our leading gapper. Our leading gapper right now is still KALA. It's up 42%, but it's not giving us a clear setup. So there's DBGI, right? Pulling away again. Added on DBGI, and now looking to add over 85 and 90. So there's 82, added at 82 on DBGI. I'm now looking for a squeeze up over 6. There's 88, added at 90. Watching for the break of 97. Adding at 95 on DBGI and looking for the break through $6. So this is what I want to see. We've got this ascension here. This looks good. Added right there for the break of 6. Taking a little profit off the table at 6. Average is 582. Take a little bit more profit at 94. Can it get back over 6? Average is still 82. Dip at 90. Bought the dip there at 91. There's 99. Can we break 6? No. Profit at 95. 2 cents on 2,000 shares is 40 bucks. Holding 310 shares at an 89 average. So we run the risk, of course, on a stock like this that it's getting extended. The scanners, I can now say, paid me $3,695 today. That's not bad. Dip at 73. I want to see if this forms a bottoming tail and then retests $6. My average is 78. Took 200 shares off the table at 82, holding the rest and watching to add more on another pullback. Added at 69 to buy the dip. Average is 74. Still waiting for first 1 minute candle to make a new high. We've got about 10 minutes to the opening bell. I'd like to see if we can retest $6. Flat at 70, small loss. $60 loss, I would say, maybe 80. There you go. First candle to make a new high right here. Nice, up to 84. So I sold at 70 a minute ago, and now it's back to 80. I should have just held that position. Okay, so we've got about 7.5 minutes to the opening bell. I would keep Kala on watch for those that have the risk tolerance for these types of higher price stocks. Certainly there's risk on it, but if it can break over some critical levels like 40 or 42, then I would look for a move up to 45.70. Silo sitting tight on that one. Red on it, 500. Pali, Pali, red on that one, 374. DBGI up 3,600. I would say we have room on the chart up to about $8 resistance, and then 939. Those are our two resistance spots based on November 28th and November 29th. Five minutes extended, but the 1 minute is consolidating. So I think we've got a game plan. So for those that are tuned in on YouTube, thank you guys for being here on YouTube. We appreciate it. It's been a great year. Today is the final morning show on YouTube. So thanks for being here in 2022. It's been a lot of crazy moves. HKD, HUDI, these Chinese stocks. We had all of that in August, and then all these reverse splits. So it's been a wild year, and good job for those that capitalized on it. COSM, that one was crazy, from 22 cents to $20 a share, 10,000% intraday. So I can only look forward to 2023. So here's to hoping we have a great year in 2023, and I'll see you guys for recaps, those who tune in on YouTube. If you decide you want to become a member, you're welcome to join us. We'd love to have you. You can use coupon codes. Right now, Trade 2023 is active, but in the future, I'm sure we'll have a sale at the 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day, things like that. So come join us when the time's right for you. We'd love to have you here. And reminder, as always, trading is risky. Manage your risk. My results aren't typical, and there's no guarantee you'll find success, whether you trade with me or you learn on your own. So take it slow. Practice in a simulator before you put real money on the line. And don't try to blindly follow me or anyone else. You've got to learn the strategy. So pay your dues, take the time to learn. And I hope that you've learned quite a bit already just by being tuned in here, and keep watching the episodes that we upload to YouTube, because we'll keep putting out, periodic free content and daily recaps and things like that. So thanks again, and we'll see you guys around the corner next year.